Welcome to part 68 of Persona 4. We have 2 more days before the exam starts. We better make it count. So, I do believe we're going to have to go through social links, and let's see what social links are available aside from Yumi and Dojima, since we maxed those guys out. And I think we'll probably max out Nanako by the end of this part too. So that'll be 3 of them. So on that note, we still have the fellow athletes. The Fox I have to start rank 8 for. We still got Saki's brother, Young Mother at level 2, Kanji at level 2, and we still got Yukiko, Chie, and Yosuke like 3 levels away from being done themselves. And I still have to work on Ai. Not to mention, we have to work on Sayoko, which is the devil. And if I'm not mistaken, we also get Death this part too. That'll be coming up soon. But we have a lot of social links left to deal with. Oh, and there's still the matter of Margaret. Well, I'm going to actually try to show that off when I get enough money to get all the Persona needed. Because in New Game Plus, I have the necessary Persona to rank up Margaret. I just need the money to get them. So for the time being, we'll worry about you. We're going to go on ahead and start the next Emma, which, by the way, requires the red goldfish, which I fed to the cat in Samagawa floodplains because that cat also requires one of every fish. You feed him one of every fish, then the quest will be over with. So on that note, I'll have to find that cat again and complete that quest and probably get some reward for it. I forgot what the reward was for that cat. But we've got the fox. And the next Emma is about a guy who has ailurophobia and he wants to cure it. So on that note, we've got ourselves a 4-day one here. Here's the funny part. This is actually the longest one out of the whole entire... This is one of the longest ones out of the whole entirety of the Fox. You gotta help a guy get over his ailurophobia. But after that, the last 2 was actually pretty short. Rank 10 especially, because I do believe you need like rank 5 diligence in order for you to even get the angler set, just so you could start fishing. Because once you get the angler set, you'll be able to catch better fish no problem. But right now we're worried about rank 8, and rank 8 is located right here. This poor man just standing here, just crying about the fact that he cannot get married until he gets over his fear of cats. In fact, he is so afraid of cats that, seeing as how his girlfriend has one, his fiancé will be just that, his fiancé, if he does not get over his fear of cats. So, you'll have to talk to him about cats. You can't bring one here because you don't know one. So just do that. That's the only thing to actually do now. And meowing like a cat will just not start the quest. You'll have to do this all over again and talk to him again. So bear that in mind when you try to do this. Also, if you don't have a red goldfish, I suggest now would be a good time to fish for them, because the red goldfish are rare. No, I mean not rare, but more along the lines of they're actually available, but they normally show up at night. So there's that. But whatever you do, talk to him about cats, and that will give him... That will pretty much get him upset and afraid. But the second part of this we need to go back to Dojima's residence. Because I just realized there was a cat there. Oh yeah, and petting the cat there in his game. In this game, believe it or not, I thought it was a actual golden thing only. In this game, it actually gives you diligence. So, this is the cat in question. You can pet it, but more importantly, don't give it attention, leave it alone. Talk to the cat again, and this will be the cat that triggers the second part of the first visit. Because this is again a 4-day thing. Or was it a 3-day thing? Yes, 3-day. Because you have to have a red goldfish for the second day, so he can run off and feed the cats. So bring the guy here. And once you do, the ailurophobic is going to be scared out of his mind. And even though the cat licked him, he ran like a bitch. That's just only the first half. Now then, we're gonna have to actually activate death, so let's go back to the central shopping district. We're off of school today, so there's no way for us to actually talk to anybody at school. Unless they're all at Yunez. Which I doubt they are. So on that note, let's talk to Yukiko, and she will tell you that there was an old woman that happened to be in the riverbank. And this is the flag that starts death. So that's where we're going to go. Oh, and for the record, I told you you didn't need a persona to max out death. Well, I wasn't lying. You didn't. Although some of the death persona are really freaking good, especially Seth. You don't need a persona to actually rank up Hisano. You just need to see her on Sundays and holidays. That's it.
Goodness, I'm so happy.
And it doesn't matter how you answer. It's going to rank up, regardless. But still, even though there's no points for death, the game can sometimes make it to where it will delay you from actually maxing out death completely. And then there's still rank 6. I might as well tell you that because the splash card is going to come eventually after we finish talking to her with certain options. The social link splash card mentions something about rank 6, and rank 6 is the most annoying one. You have to give a note, or should I say, you have to go to Daidara, and Daidara will have a note for her. You gotta remember to talk to Daidara twice about the note, and then bring it back to her. That will increase rate 6. And you can do that in 1 day. There's a misconception that it's a 2-day thing. It's actually a 1-day thing, and doing this, okay, not doing this, will completely make death a skippable rank. So therefore, you might want to try to talk to Daidara in rank 6. But hell, you can miss out on death altogether. Because if I'm not mistaken, Mahakala is needed for a persona. I'm not mentioned. Oh, right! I think Mahakala is needed for Lucifer. So, yeah. No, for Satan. Yes, Satan. They're the same thing, honestly. But still. We're done with this rank. And there is the splash card, folks. But that line on the bottom definitely is something you need to pay attention to. She's only available on Sundays and holidays. And until December, that is. She's only available until Sundays and holidays. And when December comes in, she's available every day in December. So when you see her, she will probably be one of the last people you will rank up until December 18th. And yeah, poor editing skills on my part, I know.
Welcome home, big bro.
So on that note, let's see if we could finish off Nanako. I did say we would. But sometimes the playthrough don't work my way. But we may have gotten enough points to finish off Nanako's social link. And we do! Yes! And on that note, all you have to do is make a couple of answers. The first thing to do in this social link, when it says Nanako is more cheerful than usual, okay, wait for that. What I'm trying to say is, when she says you can make the salad, just say sure thing. Anything else will just give you a 2, but it don't matter. You've probably made it to where you could be rank 10 without any problems and not have to worry about focusing on Nanako. So, on that note,
My teacher said that families
we now have a speaking part, and even though there is a speaking part, I also have raws. Remember that, folks. If you don't like the sound of my voice, I have raws. Well, except for Golden. But then again, Golden is pretty much catching up with the entirety of the playthrough.
So Dad doesn't feel lonely either.
See, it's kind of hard doing this and Golden at the same time, considering the fact that this takes more work than what Golden does. So all I have to say is let's do it for the second option, and that right there completes rank 10. And not just that,
I'm giving this to you.
Nanako gives you a family photo solidifying the fact that you completed the rank. Unlike with Persona 5, Persona 4, these don't give you abilities, however, these will allow you to fuse Koryu and actually use him in New Game Plus. That's the, or should I say freeze, fuse Persona specific to the completed Arcana Social Link and allow you to use them outside of New Game Plus. So even if you don't have them fused, once you already have them fused, no, let me rephrase that. If you have them fused and you're not at the level to use them, you'll be able to use them because you completed the social link. And you need to complete the social link to actually fuse into them anyway. So that would give us Sorosha. I mispronounced that and I apologize to whoever worships that god. But whatever the case, justice has been completed, and more importantly, I think Sorasha is a part of Metatron, if I'm not mistaken, or was it? I know Sandolphin is, but Sorasha probably is a part of Metatron or somebody else. Try to remember which one. But nonetheless, we have 3 social links out of the way. So we're winding down social links left and right. And once we get through winding down the rest of them, then it'll be easy to finally catch up and get everyone's social links done. Like I said, this may not be a 100% playthrough, but I'll try to get as close to it as humanly possible. Because there are some things I actually missed. Like, for instance, the book that I was supposed to be getting on the 17th of June. And now, with Nanako happy and Dojima happy, you no longer have to worry about Dojima getting drunk and being in a violent stupor. No, you just have to worry about Dojima doing things in November. That's all you have to worry about. Oh, good lord, November is going to be a pain. And now then, you're off on Ocean Day, meaning you're not going to be able to go to school. So that means while it's sunny, you could actually try to talk to the ailurophobe. If you have the red fish, the ailurophobe will be able to run after the cats. And you'll have to wait till the third day to acknowledge that he's no longer afraid of cats. So let's go on ahead and go out. And let's go on to the let's go out to the town and actually find the ailurophobe. And speaking of ailurophobia, anybody watch Ranma 1 half? Yeah, his father Ginma's a complete asshole for putting him through that shit just to learn cat kung fu. I mean, it is on subject, but to be honest with you, I could never fathom anybody being afraid of cats. I know there's a lot of kids that was afraid of cats because it's their first animal, and their parents have made them scared of animals, but not many people have made themselves like exceedingly afraid of cats to the point where they don't want nothing to do with them. So let's see. On to the Central Shopping District. Let's see if we have. We have. How many social links we could get? And let's check the persona. Oh right. Now that I have persona, I no longer need. Okay, now that I'm done with we're done with Hierophant and we're done with Justice. We no longer need Uriel and Floros for right now. And we also no longer need the Death persona because guess what? That's not gonna max out. We could always go up the hill. We could talk to Yukiko. We could actually talk to Chie. We could talk to Kanji if he's there. So we have Kanji at rank 3. I thought he was in rank 2. And also, we still have a book over there that we need to buy. So let's go on ahead and talk to Yukiko, because we're going to have to actually get some fish. And that's unfortunately going to happen at night. Because once we finish with this social link, it's going to start raining starting the 19th. And that would be the best time to actually catch some fish. But if you have the English set, you'll be able to catch some huge fish. So, yeah, let's try to get to rank 10 before September. And last but not least, there is one thing I want to mention. When you get the huge fish, there's going to be weapons that'll be available for every time a new month starts. You might want to avoid the weapons until you get to the point where you have to get guardians. Oh, and by the way, seeing as how this is rank 7, that first option is actually the best one, because it's not going to make Yukiko gain up any level. I mean, it sounds the best. That's all I can say. But I think it's the second one you have to choose something. And then everyone notices that you're getting closer and closer to you. Oh, snap. See, if this was golden, yeah, just say it's okay. See, if this was golden, you would be fearing for your life. Because, yeah, the Valentine's Day event, you're not going to get your butt kicked, but you're not going to get any chocolate either. Persona 5, do not mac on anyone. Do not mac on anyone. Pick a girl and stick with them for your own freaking safety. That's all I have to tell you. And on that note, Yukiko has now risen to rank 7. She's there with Yosuke and Chie. And now, all we have is 3 ranks left for those 3. All that's left is to start ranking up all the lower ranks. And eventually, I'll get every last one. Like I said, we're going to have a big space once we deal with Mitsuo. And we're going to try to deal with him as early as humanly possible because his deadline's not until like the 12th. So on that note, I'll see you guys next time as we end the 18th. And this will be the exams. And also leading into the storyline as well. So I'll see you all in part 69. This is RVman985. Peace out.